So I just woke up this morning and I realised I reached over 10,000 subscribers. So I'd just like to thank you all for your support, and I'd like to thank myself and my own little drawing talent, I suppose you could say. And yeah, thanks! Good morning. Even though it's Sunday afternoon, I had a good lay-in because I actually needed it really, because the past 2 or 3 weeks I've been getting up early in the morning because I've been uploading these videos overnight and then getting up early in the morning to just check on the video to, turn my computer off because I don't like leaving it on all night. So yeah, it's Sunday afternoon. And today I'm going to draw something, but I've had an idea about drawing a demon head coming out of the shadows on the floor. Now I did a previous drawing which I never really finished, to be honest. This one, it was a bit blurry then, and it's like resting on the floor, so it's not exactly coming out of the shadows, but there's stuff coming sort of out of the shadows, these little tentacles and stuff, and this sort of given me the idea for some kind of demon head to be coming out the floor. I might change the angle of it, I don't know, I might make it slanted, so sort of. I did like the idea of the tongue curling round and then coming out towards the viewer, so I did like that idea. I'm going to sketch something anyway and just see what I can do, but I do like the idea of it coming out of the shadows sort of thing, being like a bit of a dark sort of demon head thing. So I'm going to put it on an angle like this, and there's going to be lots of darkness, I think, behind it. Maybe draw like a finger or two. A finger of fudge is just enough. What? Don't know why I had that song in my head for. Jesus. Demon finger. Right. Maybe another finger there. Claws. Yeah, so we've got that little bit of a setting there, the head here. So I want it to look like a particularly rotten demon head. And try and draw lots of frown lines, details. Quite a scabby looking head actually, and then the shadows are all going to be like in the lower bit here. There's possibly, I don't know, shadows there. Maybe this is like a corner of a room or something, and shadows, who knows, that may change. Get the eyeballs there, some teeth sketched in. I like to leave everything really sketchy at this stage. The bottom jaw's just like disappeared off the page, sort of thing. I'll give him a tongue there. may not colour this, I might just leave it a really good black and white contrasting illustration. I just want all the darkness to show up, like it's coming out of the shadows or the floor or something. That'd be a particularly good idea. There's some more teeth at the side as well. There could be some sorts of bits of shadow just dripping off the skull or stretching off the skull, I don't know, like it's appearing out of somewhere. Bloody helicopter. Police helicopter. They found us. I don't know how. They found us. I'm just drawing this. Jesus, that's low. Ain't got no drugs. Probably like trying to find some smackhead around here. Knowing me, that'll sound quite weird, but you probably won't be able to hear that on the video, I don't know, until I play it back, but it's quite loud, so I think you could. Police helicopter. Yeah, so Sunday is one of them days. Sunday dinner. Oh yeah. Got the roast in the oven. We'll put the vegetables on. Lots of gravy, Yorkshire pudding, the works. I love Sundays. So yeah, this is looking quite like a really cool horror drawing and concept. The ones I like to draw. I just love drawing this shit. If I could draw this stuff all the time, then I would. Which I do, but but yeah, I've got to try and learn to draw other stuff as well. Particularly if I want to do my comic book thing that I've got planned for years. I'll have to organise some stuff and maybe let you in on my little graphic novel that I'm trying to work on, and maybe show you a few little pages here and there without trying to spoil anything of it. So I'll start inking this now. No time like the present to try and get this inked. A nice wobbly line all in the outside. Just draw the main lines as I usually do and use like other thinner ink pens. So as I said, I want all this shadow to look like I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it to look like blood or tar or something. Well, I don't know, it could look like a bit like tar or like smoke or something like that. I don't know. What does shadow look like? Just darkness. So yeah. So it's just coming out the floor with the darkness, and there's going to be lots of dark area under here and everything like that. We'll try and make something of it anyway. Like the shadows around the eyes, things like that. So yeah, I reached over 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Pretty pleased with that. Over the course of how many years? I've been doing this, 7 years I think. It's only until recently I've started doing videos nearly every day, so I think that's why it's boosted up slightly. But yeah, so yeah, try and do more, and I'm trying to start another channel, but it's just a daft channel. I think I want to keep this sort of daftness away from this channel maybe, and yeah, I'll probably do a bit here and there in videos, but yeah, like, cause my daughter wants to do some daft videos, so I've set up a little channel. I haven't posted any videos to it yet, but I'll let you know if you want to watch just daft stuff. I've done a bit of daft videos on here, but just to amuse myself really. But I find them quite fun to do, as they're a break from just drawing and things like that. So once I get a few videos up on there, I'll let you know what the channel is and everything. Just a bit of fun. Because my daughter watches all them pointless vlog and Zoella and all them types of videos, and they do like daft funny stuff on there, like little games and things, and I don't know, just quite funny. Even I've watched a few. Yeah. So we want all this. I'm going to separate the teeth just to make them appear lighter. Loads of lines there. Right, I'll start using other ink pens with this and just see what I can do. No, I won't use that one, that one's really run out. Use this one, Pigma Micron. This is when the drawing starts to take on different sort of look, with all the detail and everything that I like to add. So yeah, I'll be doing a live stream sometime this week, possibly Friday or Saturday. I've sort of set aside some time. It'll probably like my time zone, so but I'll probably set a reminder early in the week. I think you can do that, you know, like just to post up, and it, you know, if you subscribe to me, then you'll see that reminder and just click remind for yourself and things like that, and I'll try and do a live stream for a few hours. Should be fun, because I ain't done one for, well, I've only done a couple, and that was I don't know, 2012 probably I did one or two. It was quite fun at the time as well, just getting carried away with drawings and stuff. And there's like a chat function in there, you know, you can ask me questions and stuff, so I'll be doing that. Probably a Q&A. Yeah, so it should be fun. And if it all goes well, I'll do some more. Maybe regular. We'll see. So yeah, concentrating on this skull, this demon character first, and then I'll do all the black last, I reckon, because I've got to work it all out, and it's going to be all there, and maybe some smoky swirls of shadow as well will come round, so I'll try and work it all out. So I'm like still adding lots of detail with this ink pen. It's a 05 Pigma Micron. Just determined to draw lots of ink lines. I'll probably use a thick Sharpie marker for the background. Keep an eye on these, and I'll probably do some white little highlights just to separate them. I'll do that later on. So maybe the shadow be all that, and then right at the top here it'll like fade off. There'll be a bit of cross hatching, I think. We'll just see how it goes. I think I'll draw this hand now. I don't crack up them fingernails. Don't want them to be too neat looking. It's good if I do them all cracked and ruined, and then do like the outlines of the fingers. That finger goes off the page there, and then these come out of the shadows as well. There's possibly black shadowy bits which I'll just colour in with a felt tip or something, but yeah, these are possibly covered in these like shadow veins or something as they're coming out of the shadows. Work on them a bit more later. Don't really feel like doing a time lapse today. I might just try and do this what I can. So yeah, we're drawing them fingers there. I'll only draw two for now. Don't know, I could draw maybe a thumb just poking up there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. draw that in there. So I'm looking forward to doing these live streams, trying to set that up for some time this week. So yeah, definitely like Friday or Saturday, one of the 2 days I'll attempt to do a live stream. It should be good. If I get it set up right, it should work okay. I just haven't done a live stream for some time, so I'm hoping they'll work well on the YouTube sort of platform. But I am looking into the Twitch stream for the future, but I'm definitely sure I'll need a new, maybe higher memory computer. I don't know, just have to see. Just move this slightly out a bit. So yeah, a lot of the shadow, just going to get a massive bulky Sharpie, and so I have to remember I want some drips and stuff and off there, which I can do. I like these chunky markers, but you have to let them dry properly first before you can put white highlights over the top, because they end up looking grey looking, or sometimes they turn yellow. So that's the only setback with these large bulky Sharpie markers. Try and fill in a lot of the area that I can, and then neaten everything up a bit later on. So I've been thinking, trying to make these videos a lot better. So the rest of this year I'm going to focus on getting maybe some better lighting or something. I think I'm sticking to these every day, so I'm making it sort of part of my career, as it were. So I might as well invest in a new camera like I was going to, and some lighting to do better sort of videos, and maybe just still stick with the same format like I said before, one drawing that I focus on for these daily vlogs. Just make it into like a little drawing video for each day, but try and add a few little things maybe in that video in between, still just to make them more vloggy. So yeah, so there's a lot of shadow there. Getting on with this. Leave this all real sketchy because I can white out some areas, clean it up later. Right, so I've filled in all the black areas in there, and I've added some like swirly type of shadow things that like it's part of this illustration, like it's coming out of the shadows. I'm going to wait a good hour for this stuff to properly set, because sometimes I draw straight over it and it's, you know, with a white pen and it's a bit crap, so I'm going to leave that for now. I'm just going to concentrate on the skull and maybe some hatching underneath the tongue and things and fingers and stuff, and just try and get in some good sort of detailing and just try and expand the drawing slightly. So I'm just doing like sections of this at the moment. I'll try and do a bit on camera and then a little bit off camera and tell you what I've done, things like that. Because I'm trying to see to my Sunday dinner. Because the other week I almost burnt the vegetables. It's just you get carried away drawing and then you realise tea smells nice, and then you sort of like smell the smell and it's like burnt smell and you go, shit, I've left the vegetables on and all the water's like burnt out of it. And then the fire alarm's going off, well, the smoke alarm. So yeah, try and work in lots of detail on this. The eyes in there, just draw the circles for now. I'm going to have a good think maybe about what to talk about, because I run out of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to sort of think about stuff to talk about while I'm drawing, because I'm doing this in real time. I'm not like recording my voice over it at the end of my drawing or something like that. Maybe I can have a go at that, and I might try and think of stuff to, you know, say whilst I'm drawing. I mean, other people do like little stories and stuff, and I ain't got really many stories to tell, really. Wish I did, but I don't know many people, so, you know, don't really go out much except to shop. It's a pretty boring existence, really, but that's why I'm doing these pretty much every day. So I'm going to do a bit off camera and then come back and try and show you what I've done. I just need a bit more thinking time to decide what to do with this. Definitely needs more white highlights, but I'll wait a bit to do that. and yeah, maybe more swirly shadow bits. Right, so I've added like loads of white highlights now, sort of like made a start on it. I've added like some, I don't know, it's like black shadow flame, I don't know what, on the front of the head, but it seems to be quite effective in doing something. I'm not really sure what to do to really finish this off, but I'm just going to do a few finishing touches here and there, and then I'm just going to call it a day with this one. But yeah, I've added like loads of white highlights with that white jelly roll. Don't want to do too much because it's like shadows, so I don't know what actually these white bits are. Maybe reflections, or maybe some just details really. Don't really have to explain it, I don't think. Yeah, so I can probably come back to this one like many other illustrations I've done and add more detail to it and little bits that I can as I go along. Yeah, like I said, it's fun to draw this type of stuff. Now, just do bits and that here and there. I don't know where to join up some of these dark spaces and stuff with white. Don't know. I'll just see. I don't know really. I feel like it is sort of like near enough done. I've drawn what I needed to draw. The hand, the shadow. I mean, these little shadow swirly bits on the top. I think that's quite effective and stuff. And then this is rising out of the shadows. So I sort of got the gist that I wanted to draw. The gist. Not often use that word. Yeah. Draw a bit more bits of shadow. I'm going to leave this there for now because there's nothing much else I can do. Yeah. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now.